Hey, here we are. Welcome. Hey, it's 10 o'clock, which is a really weird hour for us to be doing cool crap that we loved. My name is John Ebenezer PZ. What a weird combination of a name, John Ebenezer PZ. Welcome, and tonight's cool crap is really odd. Matter of fact, yeah, I know you're looking at it saying, why the hell is this guy dressing like that? What's that all about? This is actually a green jacket, but it doesn't look well against the green screen. I just did a virtual show for a very nice Indian software company, and they were really happy with my shoe. And I'm popping right into this with Walt Sexy Elf Papilio. So anyway, tonight is all about naughty Christmas. This will be very popular with the Jewish crowds. So these are all the things that we do during the holidays of Christmas that are nasty and weird and strange. And I have some really strange stories, and I'm sure that Walt does too. So let's bring on the co-host with the ugliest jacket for 2020, Walt the Sexy Elf Papilio. Oh no, he's taking off his shirt. Please don't.
No shirt. I'm not taking it off. I was going to take it off. I was going to wear no shirt, and then I realized I got man boobs.
Oh, that's the part that everyone wants to see, I'm sure.
Yeah, I can't do it.
The hairy man boobs. That's what we want to see. Mr. Walt, how are you in your ugly jacket? We both have ugly jackets. How at least my jacket maybe looked good in one of the decades. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, you look like you look like Wink Martindale back in the 70s.
Actually, what I could be is I'm Casey Kasem.
I'm Casey. One line. That's all he had.
He couldn't do it.
I'm Casey Kasem.
So we have a total of 800 people looking at us currently as we speak. And
Thank you. It's a Friday night at 10 o'clock. If you don't believe that COVID is running rampant, Jesus. PC, when was the last time you had a Friday off?
Even actually have a Friday, Saturday off is really unlikely for me. It's really unlikely, super unlikely. And yet I've been really busy for the last few weeks, and I've been off on Friday, 2 Fridays, which is, and with all the work I had, I don't mind being off on a Friday. This is kind of cool.
Yeah, well, that's because you do a lot for the Orthodox Jewish religion, correct?
That's true. But this particular, I just did a show before I came on here virtually. I've had 4 virtual shows this week, and I will tell you, I'm getting a good beat on it. I'm like, I'm learning how to play this game by the rules. I have a green screen and a puppet. I can do anything.
You are the only comic making money right now. You're the only comic out there making money. Everybody else is wondering what kind of rocks they're going to be sucking on for Christmas. And you're over here lighting your cigars with $100 bills.
Oh, cut the crap. I'm just floating along here. So look, I have to show you something. I thought about this. So,
Naughty Santa.
Yeah, this is a Naughty Santa. But I was thinking of today, even more so, I hope I could do this. I don't think I can now. I wanted to show you the recording.
Of what?
Let me, you talk to the audience for a moment.
Indian show. So let me tell them about my plight of finding a Santa Claus.
While I go find this. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were looking. We had a friend that we had Santa coming on, right? I didn't say a friend. We had Santa coming on tonight. And at the last minute, Santa couldn't make it. He was going to be the Santa Claus that we all know, we all love. But something suddenly came up like Marsha Brady. So I can hear you laughing in the background.
No, I'm laughing in the background because it's kind of true. Hey, this is what I did want to show you. So for this year, I'm not sending out Christmas cards. Instead, I'm going to play Ave Maria on the flute and send this as a little something to everybody.
That's nice,
right? I mean,
virtually,
with the COVID going on, this is like a perfect, it's just text message you this and say, hey, folks, And so here it is. Tell me what you think. I just put this together today.
Move it. It's going to start in the middle. There you go.
I think it's beautiful, though. I mean,
go ahead.
I'm not a great flute player, but it's pretty. You can hear it?
Pretty. Very pretty. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. Music to my ears.
I think you just broke the glasses on down here in my bar. What do they call it? A recorder?
Please. Oh, it's good.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
Three, 2, 1 is how many people were dropping out as what's
Wow.
Hey, listen, don't make fun of my music.
That I got to tell you something. You know what the amazing part of that is? A mother loved that.
Oh, hey, they're asking for a bad Santa. What's ironic is John Cinemio has a picture. So yeah, he actually has a picture on his Facebook page of him and he looks like a really bad Santa. He really does.
Get him on. Send him the link.
He looks like the bad Santa from the movie, actually.
That's Billy Bob Thornton. But yeah, there was so many things. Listen, Christmas time is like the time where families get together. Everybody gives presents, gives gifts. You know, you spend the holidays together. You can't really do it this year. But there's also that side of Christmas that deviants love. Right? They love it.
What deviants? Deviants love it.
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
and probably regular people too. You know, but they look at it like you know, they want to put Christmas cookies in like all the weirdest places, you know, and then eat them. That there's those people out there. I mean, probably they were on Epstein Island at one point.
I don't know. You're pulling at crumbs here, but I will say, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this the other day, and you sent me over some pictures of like some sexy Christmas girls. Which, by the way, that's another thing. You know, if you think about it, there's the good cheer and the holiday of Santa and all that, and then you got women dressed in like sexy Santas, and that is very sexy. On the other hand, there's something evil about that, isn't there? There's this, you know, if live is live and evil is evil. I mean, it's a Santa.
Let me tell you something. The girls that we're going to put up on this picture on this program today, these are the girls that go to hell.
The girls that go to hell. Well,
these are the girls that go to hell.
I have one here.
Yeah, see, she'll be in. Well, she's not Christmas sexy.
No, that's just regular gift.
That's just regular sexy.
This is you sent me this. Walt. What is it? Yeah. Look at this.
Now look at that. Has that ever happened to you?
No.
Has that ever happened to you in a dream?
Yeah, and I woke up with snow, wet snow. Yeah, no, that's you know, that's the epitome of the sexy Santa. And,
oh my
God, that's great. That's really cool. It's really cool. And I have another one.
Boots.
Look at this one here.
It's a present.
That's a gift. It's a gift.
What can I get you for Christmas, honey?
Bam. A condom.
Bam. That's what I want.
Hydroxychloroquine. Is that
Put
correct?
that back up there. I want to see that again. Look at the places it's covering.
Creepy.
That's amazing. I wouldn't throw her out of bed to eat a cracker.
Look at the places. Look at the places that she had to shave.
Right. Just for the ribbon.
Just for the ribbon. So that's a gift you're supposed to unwrap. All right. So
that's a ribbon I don't mind winning first place for.
Yeah, and usually when ribbons they give you when there's a pig tying contest or something instead. So this is you sent me another sexy Santa there.
Look at that.
That's
a really skinny Santa waist.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. As a matter of fact, the legs look airbrushed. I
got to tell you something. Every one of these girls look like the girls on The Price is Right that did the showcase showdowns.
They look like Barbies, like plastic.
Yeah.
Right?
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's somewhere in the world there's a guy just tired of their crap?
People are saying hello to us in the hello, John Kulik. I see you. Hello, David Forrest. We see you. NJ Holt. Stop, please. You do have to be a mother to love that.
See?
Yeah. People get it. They get it. They all get it.
That's when I was in school. We played the flutophone, and that's what practice class on day 2 sounded like.
Is that speaking of flutophone? Do you remember when you were a kid? I remember when I went to school. The teacher, when you had to sing in the chorus, she had that little round plastic, and she'd tune it, and she'd go Yeah, that was the key. I used to look at it like, what is this plastic crap that you had? I remember thinking that even as a kid, it was silly.
I didn't even know how to tune to that.
Either. It was just this high-pitched shriek.
So she made her feel good.
Oh, it's so funny.
I didn't know what to do with that. I said, all right, she's playing this little, you know what it looked like? One of those inhalers. You know,
that's right. Yeah. It's the same thing now that they put pregnancy pills so you don't get pregnant in, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So you mentioned to me, let's do naughty Christmas. And I thought, yeah, that's really interesting. Okay. Speaking of which, my favorite Christmas joke. 3 guys are drinking and driving on Christmas Eve. They crash. They hit a pole. They drop dead. They go to heaven. St. Peter's at the gate. And St. Peter goes, sorry, you can't come in. It's Christmas Eve. You can't. He says, well, you can come if you have a theme, but other than that, we're closed. So the first guy's drunk. He goes in his pocket. He pulls out his keys. He goes, look. He goes, look, I got jingle bells. And St. Peter goes, that's clever. Come in. Next guy in his pocket, he pulls out a lighter and lights it. He goes, look. He goes, Christmas candle. He goes, oh, man, you guys are good. Come right in. Third guy, he's looking everywhere. He's got nothing. He goes inside his underwear, in his pants, and he pulls out a pair of these yellow panties. St. Peter goes, what's that? He goes, it's Carol's.
Come on in.
That's a great joke. So I was thinking about the stuff that I have a really good dirty one, but I'm not going to tell you. It's really nasty. Really nasty. But, maybe
I don't know if this show is good for that.
Yeah, it's really not. We're on Strike TV tonight, right?
Yeah, you might want to save that for Jackie's show. I
got to tell you though, it's a really dirty joke, and it's got a really good. Maybe you guys email it to me, I'll send it to you. So it's a good joke. It's really nasty. It's a really nasty Christmas joke. All right, and it doesn't. It's not. There's not. It's dirty, but there's no.
At the end, why don't you do this? Try to tell the joke without actually, be clinical.
You can be clinical. It's not. I will if we have time. So look, we were talking about this, and you were telling me, let's do Naughty Santa. I was like, that's a great idea, and that makes you start thinking about all the weird things that we have during the holidays, especially for Christmas. Okay, I don't know if there's a Naughty Hanukkah or not.
Yeah, it would be 8 times the fun.
There you go. I have no idea. So then I started thinking about naughty Christmas sweaters. Right? Now, how many nasty sweaters are there? So I got one
somebody
here.
Wears it. Somebody wears that outside. I sent you that one. What is that?
I don't know. That's I don't know. He's got milk going above his head into his rear.
Is there some kind of a milk enema I don't know about?
I didn't even notice it till you just brought it up.
He's shooting milk. Santa is shooting milk into his ass.
That's exactly right. And is that well, that's bizarro. All right.
So 3 things had to happen here.
What's the message?
That sweater had to be made. The guy who came up with the idea had to actually get it printed on there. And then somebody bought that to wear it thinking it was a good idea.
Maybe it's a test for lactose intolerance.
I don't think so. There's got to be some kind of a milk enema I don't know about.
If you can squirt milk into your butt and it stays, you're not intolerant.
But you don't want it to stay too long.
I got a couple more, and I started looking at some other sweaters you didn't send me, and then I got some other stuff here. But but here's another sexy one. I forgot that one. Okay, whoa, look at that. There's another one. All right.
You froze up on me. John P.
All right. Oh, guess what? You froze up on us. I didn't freeze up on you. Walt is totally frozen. Look at that. Wow. Well, Walt, if you can hear me, you have to go in and go out. Eddie Clark is here. Hi, Eddie. There's never been a naughty Hanukkah, but it seems like a good time to start tradition. Well, you're the man to start it, Mr. Eddie. Waltie's back. All right. Look.
Well, what happened?
Look, your frozen one is still there. I'm going to get rid of it right now. I'm going to dump it.
Was that me? That was me who froze.
You just froze out. I was talking to Eddie Clark.
Clark.
Hey, here's another quick comment too. Question: what did the rug say to Christmas tree? What did the rug say to the Christmas tree? Hey, your balls are hanging.
All right, Jeff. All right, Jeff. It must be a hoot in the old folks' home.
So, Walt, I started thinking about some of these other sweaters. I have a bunch of really bizarre sweaters. Look at this. look at this. I don't want to say that word. This silly sweater.
I sent it.
You sent me that?
I sent you that. So it's not bad enough that Santa is pooping while Mrs. Claus is in the bath taking a bath, which I don't even want to see that. But then you got two idiots that decided they were so in love that they were going to wear that.
Yeah, with a matching sweater, like the Siamese Santa sweaters. Yeah, that's I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I
don't see you and Dawn doing this.
You know, it's even funnier when I look at this. I think to myself, somebody has to buy and says, honey, come here. Let's go to the party like this. It's like you have to actually, you got to be like, you have to convince your mate.
You got to see like 3 minutes into the party, they're like, get this thing off of me. Get away. Don't touch me.
How about the guy who designed it? How about the guy who sends around and says, hey, oh, you may not know me. I was the model who did the dual sweater for Christmas with Santa on the toilet. You ever see that commercial? That was me. I'm that guy. I'm that guy right there. That's me. I'm the model for that.
I'm that guy.
No, yeah, this Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, but I'm I'm that guy.
Now this here, whose idea do you think this was?
Mrs. Claus.
That guy? The guy or the girl?
I would imagine the girl.
Yeah, she's probably like, this is cute. I mean, the guy would think it was funny if they were like separated. You wear the stand on the toilet shirt. I'm going to wear the but they put it all together.
Hilarious. It's hilarious.
So,
really hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's the woman. This is going to be cute. We're going to be together all night.
Yeah, all night. To me and you, together forever. And by the way, that's what you call commitment to COVID.
They're probably holding hands underneath that sweater. I just hate these two.
That's the non-social distancing sweater for 2020.
Right. They should have got the matching toilet paper to put over their mouth.
But here's one for guys that's even weirder. You ready? Really?
Go ahead. I gotta be honest. I'd wear them.
Oh, come on!
I would wear them.
Where to church?
The briefs.
To temple? Where do you wear that?
I would wear that.
That is, first of all, my body in that would be sacrilegious.
Listen, I got to be honest. Everybody watching out there. If I wore those, you wouldn't see the belt.
No, that's right. You'd be hidden by the stomach, right?
You would not know there was a belt on those.
To be honest with you, if my legs and stomach look like that, I wear them too. What the hell?
I would wear those. I would actually wear those. I don't know why, but I'm a funky underwear guy.
Oh, the funky underwear guy. Let's see. Okay. Hey, by the way, I have many more of these silly pictures. Let's see. So it gets worse. Here's one that's freaky for ladies.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What is that? The Aunt Jillian sweater?
And by the oh, that was nasty. I wouldn't even go there. I would not even go there.
Cut this out.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's really rough. So, by the way, you're also not only are you doing cancer jokes, but you're doing them from 1980, which is even worse. But look at this. Now this, and what's really interesting is that
is that a pig?
His nose is red.
Oh, so it's a red-nosed reindeer.
It's the red-nosed areola. Yes.
Busting through your sweater.
Now, do you know a lady that would wear this? When I say lady, I guess it's lightly. Do you know a woman? That's even worse. Do you know some kid?
I don't know. Is it actually portraying a woman with one breast? Or is it just the placement of the reindeer?
And why are we talking about it? I don't.
Because some idiot invented it and bought it.
And imagine this model saying, "Hey, do you ever see the one-breasted reindeer? I'm the model in that. I know you don't see my head, but I'm the model."
That is me. That is me.
Right. Jeff's got another joke. Here we go. What do all female reindeer do when Santa takes the males out to guide his sleigh? They go down and blow more a few bucks.
All right.
Look, it's a classical joke. Okay, I like it. It's okay. Any joke's a good joke. I'm always good. All right, back to the ugly sweaters. Here we go.
That one I wouldn't wear. you just love the family? Don't you just love the family? What is that guy in the top?
Well, I don't know. He doesn't fit with the others, but more he's, I would imagine he's doing the lawn. But more importantly, if you look at this picture of these ugly sweater people, every one of them has their eyes closed.
Yeah, what is that? Is the reflection of the sweaters? I mean,
I don't know. The guy goes cheese, and they go, no, we don't like cheese. I don't know. It's just really weird. It's
but the guy at the top doesn't have his eyes closed. If I could see that, right?
I can't tell.
He's the only one.
He may be like Filipino or Asian or something, and he seems to have like I can't tell, but
he's Indian.
Pakistani. Nah, I get Hawaii 5-0-ish feelings over there. I'm sorry.
Book them down. Hey, listen, all these people with their eyes closed, that had to be a concerted effort to close them all and take the picture. There's no way every one of them have their eyes closed.
That is a tough-looking family, except for that girl to the right. Okay, and now it gets worse.
Father made all of those. Sophie gone wild.
Somebody want a carrot? No, not that kind. Now,
and he's got little balls hanging from him too.
Yeah, he's got little balls hanging from him, and he's got red hair, and he's taking a picture with an iPhone 2. So he's a hip kid. He's a hip kid.
That guy, that's really red hair.
Yeah, he's a total ginger. That's an ugly sweater. And, look, A for creativity. A for creativity. That's pretty cool.
No, that looks like Viewmasters on his boobies there. The little Viewmaster slides.
It's crazy, right?
But he's got the red hair like Kris Kringle in Santa Claus Is Coming to Town when he had the red hair and the red beard before he was gray or white. Yeah. That's what it is. I'm not a big fan of that red hair like that. That's a little spooky.
Well, we're all different, it's a different world.
Thank you. I'm sure people don't like my gray hair and your dyed blonde hair.
Dyed? Who told you that? Who told you that?
Come on. You're like 73 years old and you still have your natural color.
At 73 years old, I'm happy to have any hair.
Right.
I keep asking them for hair implants. They take it from my crotch and put it on my head. It's the only place it grows wild is there and in your ears at this point. It's horrible.
That's right.
Line. All right, here's another strange. This is weird.
Oh my God. I'm looking at the sweater. The first thing that popped out was that
mask. This is the person that kills you on Christmas.
That is spooky. That's almost like Pulp Fiction-ish.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the sadomasochist Christmas killer.
What do they call it? The Gimp.
It's creepy. And you know what even makes it worse is the sleeves are short on his arm. Because if you're going to be a killer on Christmas, at least be fashionable.
That just means he stole that sweater from his victim.
Yeah, a 12-year-old, and he's now 19.
Dude, why would somebody take that picture?
You're right, and more importantly, who is this person? Imagine him saying, "I'm the model." For that film.
You saw the one with the Jeffrey Dahmer eyes? Look at the Jeffrey Dahmer eyes. That's me.
It's creep. All right, so I'm having a lot of fun with the sweaters. I mean, we haven't even got that stuff, and the sweaters are actually a lot of fun. Here's another. This wasn't about sweaters, but I found it when I was looking for sweaters, and again, it's
weird.
I don't want to say what's wrong with this picture, but
I'll figure it out.
All right, I'm going to bring up this picture, and the first thought that comes to your head, give it to me, because I'm going to tell you, I try to pull away from my judgment, and then it's not a bad picture.
Ready? Go ahead. Oh my God. All right. First thing that came to my mind was this girl's eating black licorice.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking the girl has no teeth and she's got black stuff in her mouth.
Okay.
That's the first thing that popped out.
Okay.
I don't know. It might be one of those double pictures where it's the same person on both sides.
No, it's not.
What is it? I mean, who is this?
She's also wearing reindeer ears. I don't know if you notice.
Oh, she is wearing reindeer's ears. Yeah.
She is. And she has a wedding band on as well, I think.
Yeah, I see that.
Right. And
what else am I mixing?
I bet you she also makes great Toll House cookies.
Yeah, no, not that anybody would get any.
I'm not going to give you my first judgments. All I wanted to say.
What was your first judgment on that?
Yeah, there you go. Young Mr. and Mrs. Claus from West Virginia. That's kind of like word I was thinking, but worse. But yeah, okay. I was
All
thinking
right,
like
see the no teeth. That's what I
it's
was
what
going
happens
for.
when brothers and sisters sleep together. Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah.
Thanks, Eddie.
Yeah, because that's kind of I was trying to be. I'm not, even the
Yeah,
phone.
Eddie's so perfect. Eddie's so perfect at Christmas.
Eddie's Jewish. He doesn't care. So speaking of being that Eddie's Jewish, it's only fair that we bring up something Jewish, right?
Go ahead. All right. The Jewish star on top of a Christmas tree.
That's right. This way, it's Jew Christmas. You got a little bit of each. You got
actually it's Christmas.
Christmas. Okay, it works.
Christmas.
Now here's another one of those freaky.
Oh my God. What did you know what that was? He probably passed gas and she wanted to run.
No, I just think the opposite. He goes, "Come sit over here," and she sits and it's something hard. She's like, "Oh no, I'm your aunt. You can't do that. I'm your aunt. How disgusting! Ew, that's so
I can't believe I fell for this again."
She's thinking, "Oh right, now I'm pregnant and our child's going to look like this."
I'm sure they had something to do with each other, but she's a throwback. She's like one of those teachers from like 1973.
I know,
with those glasses on.
I think that completes my. I think that completes my
sweaters.
Yeah,
the sweater.
We could go
the sweater part of the show.
Yeah, we could go on and on. Now you sent me this picture. What the heck is this, Walt? What did you send
me?
Let's see.
Oh, fruitcake.
All right.
You kept saying fruitcake. I've never had that. Never.
Okay, so this fruitcake thing is interesting to me, and the reason why I bring it up is people give you fruitcakes for the holidays.
Why?
That's the old joke of it, is that we're all passing around the same fruitcake between each other for 100 years, right? I mean, it's the most disgusting thing you've ever eaten. It's
what kind of fruit is that? It's like candy?
Dried candied fruit. It's look, dried fruit has no place in soft sweet bread. I don't know. To me, it's like you're gonna have, a pie, or if you're gonna have a bread, you're gonna have, angel hair fruit cake, or you're gonna have like pound cake. How about pound cake?
Pound cake. Ooh, right. Cake. Listen, the only thing worse than cake with fruit in it is an ass with milk in it.
Yeah, I'll give you that. That gives me a laugh. So this is interesting.
That's a go back.
It's a real go back.
That's a bring back.
Also, I traced this once 100 years ago, but there's a joke about it passes around between people. So several years ago, somebody mails me to my home a fruitcake in a round tin, like a metal tin. Right?
You think they were trying to tell you something?
I don't know, but I remember laughing my ass going, saying, "Look at this! Somebody sent us a fruitcake. I'm not going to eat this. This is disgusting. We don't want to eat this. Whatever."
It was Eddie Clark. You know, it was Eddie.
It must have been Eddie. It must have been Eddie. And so I take it and I opened it up, and then I put it, I think, in a refrigerator or in a cabinet. I was like, I ain't gonna eat that. So, and I don't know, a week or so goes by, and the doorbell rings, and it's my UPS man, and his name was Brian, and he was a gay guy. By the way, I'm not saying he's gay because it's negative. He's the nicest man you ever met. I love the guy. Great guy. He every time he would come to our door, he always had a nice.
Why do you know so much about Brian, your UPS man?
He's very nice, because he would come and talk to us every day. Right. He was the nicest UPS guy you ever had.
So wait a minute. You had a gay UPS man and he gave you a fruitcake?
No.
What does he think about you?
This is a couple of weeks later.
Oh, okay.
He comes and rings the bell, and it's like December 23rd. He's delivering big gifts and all this stuff, and gives us a card, happy holidays, and a bottle or something. He loves us. He's just a nice guy. And I'm in the middle of phone calls and running out to do a gig. Nobody's home. You know where I'm going, right?
You gave him the fruitcake.
So I'm like, I got no cash on me. I'm about to leave the door, and I thought, okay, I want to give him something. He just gave me a bottle. I'm not going to go grab one of the bottles in my place and give him. So I was like, the fruitcake. I was like, it's nothing, it's something. So I go in the cabin, I get the fruitcake. I say, happy holidays to you, Brian. Thank you for this whole year. And please come back this next week. And I say, I have something else for you, whatever. He leaves. Okay, he goes.
So you gave a gay guy a fruitcake for Christmas.
That's joke, part joke of the one. I'm sorry. I'm reversing it. That's joke number one of the part we're going to next. Really, because I gave the gay guy a fruitcake. Then my wife comes home and says to me that night or the next day, "Hey, what happened to the fruitcake?" I said, "Oh, you're not going to believe it.
He got back in his UPS van.
Brian was here, and I gave him the fruitcake." She goes, "You gave him the fruitcake?" I said, "Yeah, we don't eat that." She goes, "I cut a slice out of it last night." I'm like, "Seriously?" She goes, "No, seriously. I took that like a V, like a because I took a bite, it was garbage, I threw it out, it was disgusting. And I sealed it back up, I put it inside the cabinet. So this poor guy, he has to go home to his gay partner and goes, "Hey, one of my customers today gave us a fruitcake," and his friend's gonna go, "Oh, really? Gave you a fruitcake?" Yeah. And when they open it up, it's eaten.
The guy goes, "Brian,
plastic
Brian,
fork.
you realize there's a piece of this eaten?"
And then there's a plastic fork, maybe, and that'd be funnier.
Oh my God.
I know it's a stupid story, but it really
That's a
happened.
funny story.
And then he retired after the New Year, so I don't know if I ever got to see him again after that. And then they moved to Florida or something.
So you forgot the best part is Brian the next week brought you a bottle of eggnog.
Yeah, and it was open, perfectly made.
He put the calories on the side of the bottle.
Oh, it's so nasty. It's so nasty.
That's hilarious.
But it's really the truth. It was so true.
That was tough. I didn't expect that.
Almost as bad as giving me Tootsie Roll. Yeah. What's that old joke? You can't.
Don't say it.
I won't say it. I'm not doing it.
Don't say it. I've been watching All in the Family all week.
All right, he answered the question already, Eddie. Eddie's. Yeah. We're not race. We don't play that race card.
No.
So
that's hilarious.
Anyway, let's bring up some more of these pictures. I have. Let's move on from this bad sweater.
Some memory.
On from the. So now you gave me. I don't know what, but I started looking at bad Christmas trees and ornaments.
Go ahead.
So look at this ornament. It goes very well with a nice fruitcake.
Gold. It's gold.
Is that great though? I mean, it's like it's a duty on the tree.
Smiling duty.
A smiling duty for the tree.
That's awesome. You gotta have a special kind of wife to let you put that up.
But that's a nice gift, isn't it? Like you give somebody, it's almost like you hate them and you're giving them something that they can't use that you love, that's kind of funny, and they can't be angry because you gave them a gift. But at the same time, they know you don't like them. It's that kind of duality there.
Right. I feel bad for your UPS guy this year.
I don't know who the UPS. The other guy was gone. He's just a nice man. So now here's another one that's strange for the Italian crowds. Because hey, when you're gonna have a tree, it's gotta look like it's a represent.
Got a little pepperoni on it, eh?
Yeah.
Little pepperoni. I can see like Silvio from The Sopranos with this on his tree.
And that's about the size of the slice that was taken out of the.
That's the size of the slice out of the fruitcake.
Here's another weird one. Walt, you ready?
That's a nipple.
I like that one better than the crap.
Yeah, I got to be honest. If I put that on my tree, me and my son would be laughing.
I think it's a great little gift. I never saw that.
You would think they would sell those in pairs.
Very clever. I'll give you that. That's two for you tonight. And as far as the Adrian Barbeau or the 1980, okay.
Adrian Barbeau is awesome.
Let's see. All right, and then I have besides. Here's another one. Remember you showed us the milk with the Santa Claus, the milk?
Yeah.
Right.
The milk enema.
Right, the milk enema. Well, this is a little bit stepped up.
What does that say? Dirty, flirty?
Dirty, flirty. And this has a Santa holding a gift. His pants is down. He's into the bag. It's a tree ornament. and there's an elf pushing in or pulling out a candy cane.
I gotta tell you something. That Santa looks like a woman.
I'll give you that too. You're right.
It does. It looks like a woman with a big booty.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah. Very pretty eyes on Santa.
And very pretty. Thank you, Walt. Walt's like, very pretty eyes.
I'm just focusing on the eyes. Look at the lips.
I don't know. The interesting part is he's putting it in or taking it out, or putting it in and taking it out a lot. I mean, I'm not sure.
Right.
Now, would you put that on your tree?
Listen, if I ever got divorced and I had my single sad tree, yeah, probably.
Okay. These are all four.
I'd get them all.
All four for one. This one tops the cake. Now, speaking of that, Santa looks a little bit like a woman.
That was a woman, man. That was pretty lips and pretty eyes.
Well, it is 2020 into 2021. It's a new world, Walt, and it's only fair for they to have this.
That's nice. That's some big legs, but they're nice.
They're nice.
I look nice. You can see the cankles, which is special.
It's disturbing to me. It really is disturbing to me. I'm sure.
Listen, I like it.
That's frightening. Well, that ends our show.
I like it. What's that around the knees?
Garter belts?
It is, I guess, right?
Or, yeah, I think it's one garter belt around both knees. It looks like one, unless it's two separate garter belts. All I know is if he's getting or she's getting married and they throw it away, I am not catching that garter belt.
This reminds me of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is Frankenfooter right there, dressing as Santa Claus. I'm telling you, to me, it's disturbing. But that's just what do you Google to find that image?
That's a good question. More importantly, I had to get it on the dark web.
Yes, right. And now the CIA is looking into you.
That's right. That's actually, it's not the CIA. I have all of San Francisco looking into me. So that's a couple of the tree ornaments. Then I started looking into and I was thinking about these tree ornaments. I started thinking, well, what about trees and that people put up with other things? Now I started thinking about the trees. Look at these trees. Look at this.
Mr. Oh my God. Who's that? Mr. Bill?
No, it's Mr. Bill.
What is that? Gingerbread?
That's the gingerbread man with his circle in his mouth. That's the inflatable blow up gingerbread man.
That's the gingerbread man that really needs to go see a doctor.
Yeah, he's hurting. He's hurt.
Yeah.
But somebody hung that on their tree. That's an ornament again. And here's another strange ornament for the top. What they call a tree topper.
What? I like it. What is she sitting on? Oh, you know who that is?
No.
I know who that is. That's what's her name? Miley Cyrus. She was naked on the wrecking ball.
You know, it might be. It could be Miley Cyrus. I don't recognize
that. That's Miley Cyrus.
I don't recognize her, unless she's dressed.
I recognize that ass anywhere.
Okay, it's Miley Cyrus. It's plastic, so you got it right. Here's another one. This is strange. That's kind of cool. I like it.
King Kong with an airplane. It's brilliant.
I think it's great, and it's like you see what the airplane's like up in the air coming at him. He's got the chains broken off him. That's cool. So in the same vein.
That's Stone Cold Steve Austin giving a Stone Cold Stunner to the Christmas tree.
Taking it down, baby. He's taking it down.
That's it.
Isn't that
cool?
Stone
Stone Cold Stunner right there.
I mean, I love the creativity of that. Then you start, when you start
look at what? I was gonna say, look at the guy's shelf. He's got all those little dolls on the shelf over there.
Right. No elf on a shelf.
He's a nerd. He's a nerd.
Nerdy guy. I kind of like. I think the creativity. I think it's great. I think it's very creative. I kind of liked it. Poor circulation. Yeah. Let's not.
He's leaving.
Yeah, he's leaving. He's got to go. John's got to go. Sorry, but I have to go to sleep to wake up to be bad Santa. Oh, he's got a Santa gig tomorrow. It's Saturday.
Oh,
He's got a real bad Santa gig. Well, go to sleep. What time is your Santa gig? 5 in the morning? I mean, think about it.
yeah, right. What's he got? Like what? 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, well, you got to go to
Get
sleep.
back on here, John.
It's 10:41. It's like what? Unless is he like on some like planet Pluto time? All right. So then I started thinking about, Walt, when we're looking at these, I'm starting to think about, well, what about Christmas trees that are sad?
Yeah, I hate sad. Oh my God. That looked like the Rockefeller Center tree this year.
Yeah, is it? And look at that one. That's a scoliosis tree.
That's the one that's got a bad back. That
Actually,
one right there.
that's the Republican tree. It leans to the right.
Yeah. But then, you could take it and turn it around
And
it'd
make it
be
lean to the
Democrat.
left. That's right.
Yeah.
It's a Democratic or Republican.
That's a multi-purpose tree.
I started looking at some of the trees. And by the way, there's a ton of them. And I didn't put them all in here because there's just so many.
Sad trees.
So many. Look at this one.
That one.
My face would be the exact same way if I was sitting on snowballs.
Right? Let me tell you something. You know what's hilarious? The music you're playing in the background as every one of these creepy ornaments come up.
By the way, that music for the 6 people that are watching with the Cool Crap fan club, that music is
Nightmare Before Christmas?
no, it's the Halloween music that we used for our October special during Halloween a long time ago.
Nobody knew.
Show number 20, something like. Oh no,
Nobody knew.
Yeah,
But that one's nice because it's a snowman with his snowballs
yeah,
right there. So he should really go see a doctor.
with an evil face.
A snow doctor. Yeah, look, like he's enjoying it.
Check out
Like,
this.
here's my snowballs, ladies. You just see that voice.
Who thinks this stuff up?
Oh my God! Somebody, some
You know what's even
ornament
funnier?
company.
We're sitting here laughing like we're like 11-year-old boys, like we're like little 8-year-old kids going ah. Yeah, I feel like we're like in Catholic school, or maybe perhaps we're in like a Jewish school for little children, and like they pulled us up on the screen. And you're like, oh,
This is almost like looking at a National Geographic magazine, seeing the girls with, from Africa, with the water on their head and no top on.
Who makes this up? Who makes that? Like somebody had to make that. And is it soft or hard, or is it ceramic, or
Somebody had to make that and then convince somebody that people were going to buy it, that it was worth making.
Yeah.
Let me get Granny holding her boobies and Santa. They're both completely naked, and Santa's got his pee-pee inside a hat.
Pee-pee. I think we just went over the edge of wording.
We might have.
There goes my YouTube. I'm striked on YouTube now. I have to just let everyone know that whatever he said, that I don't believe it.
Blame it on Ben Sound.
What is this that you gave me? What you gave me? Did you give me this? Oh, that's
Bad Santa.
that was a great movie, and they made more than one. Didn't they? They made 2.
That little elf over there, the one with the big ears over there. He's funny.
Yeah, the whole movie was really fun. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was funny. It's okay.
Now that's a stocking stuffer. There you go. That's a funny line. Awesome.
That might be the one where the candy cane was going in Santa's coolie.
No. Well, I think he was talking about, well, maybe perhaps. So I got a couple more of these here. I mean, we're already at 45 minutes in. We're buzzing through all this kind of goofiness.
We didn't even do anything yet.
We didn't do anything yet. We're just like talking about nothing. This is like Seinfeld on the air. We're talking about nothing.
Stupid Seinfeld. This is like Seinfeld with making no money.
That's exactly it. But tonight, when I retreat, I will look like this.
You'll get that.
So then I started thinking, Walt, about, and I don't have a lot of these, but I started thinking about like silly holiday gifts, like things that you get you don't want, or you start thinking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, waste of money.
All right. So, yeah. And so you said you would wear these.
I absolutely would wear those. In fact, I'm going to get those tomorrow.
Okay, great. Send me a picture of you in them.
Amazon. You get those on Amazon with no problem.
Okay. And then I started thinking about what are gifts that people give that you really don't like, or this guy weird because it's naughty. It's naughty holiday stuff right now.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So here's
People
one.
are crazy.
Yeah, they are.
Underpants. I don't understand why you would need those.
Oh well, it's almost like if you want to play the piano and it's cold outside, you have to type on a computer and it's cold.
But your hand doesn't get cold. It's your fingers that get cold.
Well, maybe if you keep the hand warm, it'll move up to the. I don't know. That is just a really strange.
Underpants for your hands.
Yes, underpants for your hands. Would you
See,
wear?
now I'm wondering what I could do with those.
You could wear them with these. You're gonna look really hot.
They would look hot.
Yeah, you're gonna look. You wear that. You wear this, and you wear that. You probably will not get arrested. Really wants to bring
or laid.
Yeah, but at least you have your hands close to your underwear. So as usual. So there's another really weird one. Now look at this. Archie Mcgree's fried chicken candy.
Listen, I'm the biggest fan of fried chicken besides Eddie. And I don't know. I would have to try these just to see if they taste like fried chicken.
You know, I want to try it, but I know it's spit it out and throw it out and throw the whole thing out. But just saying, what could it possibly really be like? What can it really taste like a piece of fried chicken? And look at it. Look at it. It's brown and yellow in a shape of a bullet. I mean, I don't. It doesn't. None of it makes any sense. I have to Google this up and see.
I don't know if this is. You think it's real? Look at the chicken leg. Look at the eyes and the mouth on the chicken leg. Like even the chicken leg wants to eat the chicken candy.
Okay, tell you what. You say hello to the audience. I'm going to Google that. Okay.
You're going to Google fried chicken candy?
No. Is it Archie McPhee or Ree? What do you think that is? What does it look like?
What is that? All right, we'll come back to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I got nothing to say right now without you.
Thank you very much. That's
you know what? Those tins, that tin, I would when I was a kid, I would cut a hole in the top of that and I would make that a bank.
Well, with the new election, you may want to do that again.
Yes. So, fried chicken candy.
You know, it's funny you say that. That tin, to me, when I look at that tin, the first thing I think of is the UK.
Really? See, I think like 1970s. Everything came in that tin.
Yeah, I don't know. The UK seems to have like this older style of
like Ovaltine. It's like Ovaltine in that.
I'm going to Google this after the show.
Fried chicken candy. I would try it. Hey, we'll try that on air.
Sounds like a plan to me. Okay.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that if we do a New Year's show, we can actually drink on air.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll do it. We'll just drink.
Wow. I really don't want. I really don't want to know if I should.
Hey, look at Eddie. Interesting.
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 Is Eddie saying interesting to the chicken, or is he saying interesting to the Santa with the elf in his?
Good point.
Yeah.
So froze up again.
We're running out of time, so we've got to speed along here. I'm so sorry, Walt. We need to move on. Oh, he's gone. Oh, perfect. I'll bring Eddie in. What's going on with? All right. Well, he's disappearing. There you go, Walt. What's going on?
I don't know. Did I pay my cable bill?
Yeah, apparently something strange.
I don't know.
Maybe if I make you smaller, it'll last longer.
Maybe it's Eddie. Maybe it's Eddie doing it.
All right, here's another one. You ready? Nasty. The wiener cleaner.
That's a good present.
One size fits most bed.
I like that.
Okay, so
what kind of soap?
Also, its hygiene was meant to never been as stimulating.
Wiener cleaner soap. Now let me ask you something. I'm not a soap aficionado. You know, I shower like everybody else, but how would you use that?
What do you mean? How do you? What do you do is you take it and you rub it against your neck. It's called wiener cleaner. There's only one way to clean the wiener when you have a circle that's soap.
Make that a little tighter.
Well, we've all heard that before. So this is I never saw this before, and
Me either, but I want to buy that now.
it says, "Hi, this wiener cleaner never something seek with cold water. Oh, never. It doesn't. It works best without cold water. Yeah, because everything shrinks cold water. Anyway,
Oh, there's a joke on
it's
it.
a joke, right? It's a
It's
joke.
shrinkage.
So all right.
It's a
So
shrinkage joke.
so far for Christmas, you want this, you want that, and you want that,
I want that.
and they go very well with this.
The wiener cleaner soap is. I'm going to look that up on Amazon. Probably about 10 dealers.
I'm more concerned about this.
I want to get the fried chicken candy.
Here's another strange one. You ready?
What is that?
It's Naughty Christmas. This is
So
what
when,
people
so,
get.
so when you're sitting on the bowl, you could play golf and putt.
That's correct. So while you're sitting there taking a dump and you're waiting for things to happen, you could practice your putting. Putt.
It's not a very big putt,
No, but what can you do in a seated position?
but you're never going to hit the golf ball that way. You're going to be standing up.
Well, you can stand up over the toilet while you're doing your duty and do the putt.
I guess. I mean, that's funny for one time. I guess after that,
One time. That's
the one time you put it down, and your wife's going to be like, "What is this in the bathroom again? I stepped on one of the balls. I fell. I twisted my ankle. Just a whole fight waiting to happen."
That's the first time that all 4 balls hit the floor. And
Right?
not only that, you can say it's the first time my balls hit the mat. But more if the guy's standing rather than seated, you think it's funny. This is funny one time for the cleaning lady that comes in after that. That's a problem.
Yeah. You think that model actually was didn't have a pair of shorts on up there? He might have had those tight Santa shorts. Yeah.
He's wearing those. Yeah. And on top, you look like that.
Oh.
All right. So here we go. All right. So you got the wiener cleaner. You got the.
This show turned out pretty good, right?
Turned out pretty good. And there's a couple of more interesting ones. I'll buzz through them really quick. Here's another one. Everybody would love. What is it?
Unicorn meat.
So that's not real.
I think it might be real. I like the colors there. The colors that come down.
Yeah, those are the colors that they use for the LGTB and all that. Yeah, right now.
It would be great if you had like little kids and you took this out and you put it on the table and they just start crying.
No, you let them eat it first, and then you tell them.
You let them eat it first,
and they go,
put that out.
What a burger that was.
Yeah, Mommy, what is this?
Unicorn.
Unicorn meat.
Yeah, the one that Rainbow Bright plays with. Speaking of dolls, I got to show you this. This is creepy. You can shave the baby.
You can shave the baby.
Because when you grow up in an Italian family, this is the kind of gift you have to give. I mean, just think of it. This little baby has hair under her arms and legs and hair, and she has to be shaven on a daily basis. Shave the baby. It's a great game.
How does it keep coming out? It just keeps coming out?
I guess it's ethnic diversity. I don't know. I have no idea how that happens.
You shave the baby.
Here's something else kind of strange.
Buddy Fitzpatrick up there?
The fart filter, personal flatulence plug. You plug that in, and it has seasonal scents that come out after you fart. The problem is walking around town with it.
So wait a minute. You have to insert that in your ass on the possibility of farting later?
Yes, the yellow portion with the corkscrew at the back is the one that gets inserted and screwed into the ass. And then you have these seasonal, then all of a sudden it comes out like beautiful green trees and comes out, the holiday season smell.
Dude, the beauty of that is you don't have to just push it in. You only got to put it in a little bit and then turn it.
Yes, it's like a light
bulb.
Goes
all the way in.
Yeah, like a light bulb.
That's crazy. Somebody thought of that.
Wonderful stocking stuffer.
If I got that gift, that would be on. That would be re-gifted.
That's funny. That
That's a
just
big gift.
I remember as a kid, this gift, this toy, girls. I remember like walking down the block, and all the girls are sitting on the stoop playing this game, a game, and
The stew.
they were all crazy about it.
What is that? Electric Dream Phone.
Yeah, so it's like some sort of like board game. You throw a dice, you move around, and then you pick up the card, and then you get to talk to your dream date, and you press the button on the card, and it's you press 244, and then some guy will come on and go, "Hi, I'm Ken, and I'm in love with you," and the girls are like, "Oh, gushing, like, oh, he's in love with me, not you," and blah blah blah, that kind of thing.
Well, you know what?
Yes.
You know what that eerily looks like? A pink.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. And
that's why they like. That's why they dreamt about it.
You're telling me not to tell the dirty joke for the Christmas joke, and you're pointing.
I didn't say anything.
You're pointing out Silladeros. All right.
I insinuated.
Insinuated. That works for me. Insinuated. Let me see what else I have. Any more here? I think we may have gone all through all of them. I'm surprised how many. Oh, here's some weird things. There's more weird things. Pudo. Yeah.
It's like Play-Doh, but it's
right.
Brown.
But it looks like poop.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's not. This is the world we live in. You can make your own poo. You take it, you twist it, you bend it, you play with it. You create ones that are big, round, small, tipped, little tip ones, big ones, little cracked up pieces. Put peanuts in. Do whatever you want.
Some corn. Then you take it and you toss it in a pool when kids are in there.
Yeah, you can. You can. Yeah.
How do I get them?
You get that.
I got a big order coming in from Amazon tomorrow.
That's right. You're gonna have to rewatch the show to order all this crazy stuff. All right. We only got a couple more minutes here, so let's just pop through this. Here's another strange one.
There you go. First of all, getting bandages as a Christmas present sucks in its own right.
But pickle bandages, come on.
No. Pickle band. I'm not so sure I wouldn't wear those.
That's for the man who has everything.
That's the man. Yeah, pickle bandages.
I don't know what to get my Uncle Tom for his birthday.
He has everything.
It's Hanukkah. I have 7 days in a row I have to pick out a gift for.
Uncle Tom has got everything.
What do you think? And when he
pickle bandages.
Pickle bandages, he is going to be, whoa, you really nailed it this year.
Those are right next to that dream phone.
There you go. Now, there's two more things here real quick because we're at 59 minutes almost here. We got to go.
Yeah.
This is real. Novelty toilet mug.
I gave you this.
Did you?
And if you got that for Christmas, would you ever drink out of that?
Yes, I would. And hot chocolate specifically. And I would take pictures of myself doing it. Yes.
I don't know if I would do it.
Thank you, Freddie.
Not even as a joke, I don't think I would do it. I don't know.
Really? All right, one more. Did you send me this? I think I picked this up somewhere. This is strange.
I sent you that.
Now, what? No, you didn't.
Dirty Christmas cookies.
Dirty Christmas cookies. So you have breasts, you have the male agenda, you have bacon with, I'm not sure what, a star in the end. I don't know what that's supposed to be. The one in the middle, I think I know what it is. I think.
Of a JJ?
Yeah, it looks like it when there's a little man sticking his foot in there.
And then up top is the bikini top.
Okay. What's at the bottom?
That's a big thing. Girls making Christmas cookies that are shaped like genitalia.
I don't know any that do that, but there's always somebody that's going to do these.
There are people out there that do it. I've never had the pleasure to have one of those cookies.
I bet you they look like this when they're young.
Yes. and then I just wanted to show something that nobody else probably has. There's probably only one other person that bought this, but I was one of the guys who bought my from the Danbury Mint back in 2000.
Christmas 2000. Merry Christmas. Wow, that's pretty cool.
And I have it out all the time.
And Christmas. if you hold on to it, someday it'll be worthless.
But it's one of how many? It's one of eight. This is 800. Yeah. This is 823 out of 10,000.
out of 10,000 in America, and then there's 100 million in China.
I'm sure that's where it came from. But anyway, Gene Simmons went to Aruba on me buying that plate.
Why? It wasn't that much money, was it?
Yeah, it was probably like $39 or something.
Yeah, you're a sucker. You're a sucker.
Anyway, this was fun. See, this turned out.
It just turned out really, really well. I wasn't sure what this was going to be like, and here we are. But yeah, it's fun. It was pretty cool. And we didn't have a lot of people at this hour, but we didn't really look. If you don't like
share it, yeah. We'll share it. We'll share it. You want to tell that joke or no?
Did I show you this? Speaking of naughty Christmas, this is Christmas in Florida when you're a senior. All right, it's gross. I know it's totally gross.
You and Joey Cola with your poop jokes.
I love poop jokes. Why did the toilet paper? Why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road? Get stuck in a crack. It's a great kids joke. No, the Christmas joke, it's nasty, but I could do it kind of clean. But I'll do it real quick if you want. We're at 1 hour. We're done.
We're hour and 2 minutes.
Yeah, the networks are throwing us off.
I could see the unicorn strips coming down already.
I know. Our sponsors are very upset with us right now. Very, very upset. Oh, thank God, I'm back in my basement. All right,
your creepy Jeffrey Dahmer basement.
Like that. I'm back. So it's like magic. Anyway, Walt, let's see. Hopefully next week we'll do something with what?
Listen, if you can, I thought you were busy, but if we can do the week after, we'll do like a drinking show.
Okay.
New Year's resolutions. So we'll drink during it, and we'll talk about New Year's resolutions that nobody ever does.
I don't know if I like to drink. I don't know. I wonder if I want to be drinking. But
right.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Well, you have a wonderful holiday.
You too.
And it'll be too much fun. And we'll see you next week with the drinking show.
That's the week after.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Share, like. See us on YouTube.
Facebook, YouTube, everything.
There you go. And you can catch me at here.
Like taking a ride.